We have a predator problem again, but this time it's not eating our animals. It's an animal eating our plants, and we need to stop it today. Hey, we have a cat cage or carrier ready to go because we're gonna catch our bunny, because our bunny has been eating all the new stuff that we've been putting into the garden, which obviously we understand that bunnies can do that. We were just hoping that she really wasn't going to, but we noticed the other day when we had marigolds planted all in between these tomatoes, and then all of a sudden the marigolds were gone. So that means it's probably our bunny, because our bunny roams and knows where to go and where all the stuff is. So that means we need to find her, catch her, and she's gonna end up having to be in a little bit of a rabbit hutch here for the next month or so while all these plants really grow in. Then it won't be that much, but she's starting to kill the plants completely right now. Let's go hunt for our bunny. The kids, they found our suspect underneath the chicken coop. She does like chicken feed, so hopefully chicken feed brings her out. And then we gotta grab her, get her in this carrier, and then we gotta build her a brand new home. Well, that happened a lot faster than I thought it was going to. She came right to us and I was able to grab her, put her right into the carrier. So while she's in here, that means we need to start giving her her house, because right now she's crammed in a really small spot. She has been used to roaming around here for about a year, living with our chickens, and we really haven't had an issue with it. She's been able to be out here, roam around, run around with the chickens, and it's actually been the most freeing feeling probably for her and for us since we've had her. But now with our plants being so small, when she's eating them, she's killing them completely. So until our garden is more fully grown in, we won't be able to let her loose like this. And she might be a little upset about it, but we have to prioritize our garden over just one bunny right now. So that means it's time to start making sure she has a home. So here we have a chicken coop that we actually got probably about a year ago today from Ativan, which was to house about our 10 silky chickens that we had that unfortunately that we ended up losing a lot to predators. So right now it's kind of just been an open coop. We have it in our goat area that the goats don't access because they like going over to see the chickens. But they have broke it, so there's some fixing up that I need to do to it. But I think this should be sufficient, and we can give her a little bit of a run area for her to be in. Put some wiring down on the bottom so she doesn't dig out. And this should at least house her probably for the next, like I said, about a month and a half. So let's see what we can do with this. So unlike chickens, rabbits will dig holes and will be able to escape out from underneath something. So that's why we have this welded wire down, so that we can put this down as the base so that she won't be able to dig and actually burrow a hole enough to get underneath. We've done this in the past. This helped out when we had her in a different area before. She is a little bit of an escaped artist though, and figures out how to pop roofs off and things like that. So I will have to figure out if that will be a problem, but I know that this will not. So we're gonna lay this down as the base of the run here for her, and then hopefully there'll be no escaping. Now this coop came with this little attached run for it. I'm gonna hope that I can just zip tie the bottom of this to this welded wiring so that she won't be able to escape underneath it. And hopefully that'll do the job. All right, it might be hard to tell, but I have welded wire now all across the bottom here. She will not be able to dig her way underneath now to escape out of this. If there's another way, she's gonna have to surprise us, but I think it's ready now to bring her in here. The good thing about this welded wire is that it still allows the grass to grow and reap up through here, so our bunny will still be able to eat at grass, plus we'll be able to maintain it and just kind of see what's going on. So let's go put a bunny in a new home. So I think Bun Bun is now going to be able to just be in there and have still some free roam, a little bit more than a normal bunny does in like a little rabbit hutch. But we have to have her locked up like that. So unfortunately for her, she's going to be a little in discomfort compared to what she's used to, because she's just been roaming our whole entire backyard. And now she needs to just be inside that chicken coop for now. If you guys are interested in these chicken coops, it is from Ativan. They're one of those nice kind of pre-made ones, so you don't got to worry about building one. I'll put a link in our description below if you're looking for it. They also have coops just like this that you can throw bunnies in as well. So go check them out. They're great for just starting off. All right, Delilah was following one of our chickens and she found a surprise in our little goat shed that we have over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eggs that one of our chickens must have been laying inside here. And now that we're inside here, I'm seeing that we probably need to change out the straw for these goats as well. So we'll bring these eggs in. Chickens always just trying to lay eggs wherever they want. So now that Bun Bun is locked up, we can safely try to continue our garden without any worries. We were hopeful that it wasn't going to be a problem, maybe a little naive, I don't know. Both. And hopefully that is what the problem was, because if we have a different bunny coming in here or something else coming in here and eating.
That groundhog?
Yeah, we did have a groundhog that came back here one day and got into our fight with our Great Pyrenees. Our Great Pyrenees won. So now we're just hoping that that's it, that there's nothing else. We don't want to have to put any electrical wire, or we've never had a problem before in the past with really much things coming back here at all. Actually, another positive is our bunny being locked up is she was attacking one of our hens for a while, for the past like month for some reason. We don't know why. We've never heard of a bunny attacking a chicken. If anything, I feel like it could possibly be the other way around. So we don't know if that's a male bunny or a female bunny thing. We still don't fully know which one. We think boy though.
Yeah, we always call it a girl though.
Always call our bunny a girl, but we think that when we checked one time that it was a boy.
We should probably do that again.
But we don't know. So it's just Bun Bun, the bunny. And so now that chicken can hopefully heal up a little bit. That is our chicken that actually got attacked by a predator one night when we came out. And it lost a big chunk in its neck. And I don't know if that's because it was wounded or hurt that our bunny was attacking it for some reason. But now that chicken can free range freely without having to worry about the attacks of bunnies anymore. And like I said, more importantly, we have still more that we want to do with this garden and plant in this garden. This now being at such a critical time when the plants are so small that Bun Bun can just take a plant out in like 1 or 2 bites. So we want to make sure that we have things grown in. I think once everything's grown in around our garden, we won't care anymore as much, because she'll eat a little bit, but it won't be everything.
I want to say we had her out.
Yeah, at the end of.
Yeah.
She escaped, and then we just let her stay out at the end of our garden season last year, and I think she ate maybe some lettuce and things like that, and maybe a few leaves off some stuff, but it doesn't affect the crop at that point really for us. So we just need things to get more established before she can come back out and be a free range bunny again, or if it's working well, maybe she can just stay where she's at. So now we can continue planting all the rest that we want to get into the ground today, because we have some plants in our greenhouse that need to get into their spots so that we can start growing this garden complete and getting excited for what we're going to harvest hopefully a few months down the road. It is for discipline that you have to endure. God is treating you as sons. For what son is there whom his father does not discipline? If you are left without discipline, in which all have participated, then you are illegitimate children and not sons. Have a great day and a better tomorrow. God bless.